Hello and welcome to another veg-inspired video. Today I want to show you two of my go-to recipes. I eat the same thing pretty much every day for breakfast and lunch, and these two recipes are going to help you eat more plants and live veg-inspired with making these simple and easy recipes. The first one is our baked oatmeal. That recipe comes right out of the budget-friendly plant-based cookbook. I'll put a link to that in the description. And the second recipe is my easy rice and broccoli that I eat every day for lunch. So sit back and enjoy this video. All right, let's make this cinnamon and fruit baked oatmeal. To start, we will put 3 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats into a bowl. And then we will add half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And to that, we will add 2 cups of oat milk. I'm using Califia Farms, but you could use milk or any of your favorite plant-based milks, soy, almond, whatever you prefer. And then we will add 3 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. Now I do serve my baked oatmeal with a little bit more maple syrup. So you could omit this and only use the maple syrup when you're serving. That's up to you. Then we give it a quick stir just to incorporate all of the ingredients before adding the remaining ingredients. Next, we will add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then we will add 1 cup of frozen mixed berries. Now you will see that I have modified this recipe a little bit from the cookbook because I omitted some ground flax and the tahini, making this a much lower fat option. Now we're going to stir this all together, really incorporating the ingredients and making sure that the oats get coated and that the vanilla extract and cinnamon are well spaced into the oat mixture. And then we're going to put this in our baking dish. Now I'm using, I think it's a 6x9 rectangular baking dish. You can put yours in an 8x8. You could also put it in a pie pan, but you might have smaller or shorter pieces. I like mine to be a little thick, and I do cut it into 4 equal servings, which you'll see in a little bit. So we'll get this all spread out, get those berries dispersed, and then it goes into your oven. To bake this recipe, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to bake it for about 50 minutes or until the top is golden brown and the oatmeal is firm to a touch. Now, what I really like personally about this recipe is that it does stay together and you actually get a nice square or rectangular piece. As I said, I cut mine into 4 equal servings. I usually make it on Monday morning and have it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And what I love is the first piece I'm pulling out right now is a little bit more challenging to get out, but after it has sat in the refrigerator, they come out as like perfect pieces of oat cake. And I've been reheating it in my air fryer on reheat for about 10 minutes, and it is perfect. Okay, so for my go-to lunch, I've been eating rice and broccoli every day with some type of bean or lentil. So today I want to show you my easy rice and broccoli, and then we're going to come back a little bit later and I'll show you what I'm doing for my beans today. So we're going to start with 1.5 cups of white rice. We are using an organic jasmine rice, and for white rice you're going to rinse it, so we'll do that too. So in this is 1.5 cups of organic jasmine rice, and I'm just gonna rinse it under cold water until the water runs mostly clear. And then we use equal parts of water to the rice. So this is 1.5 cups of water. Dump that in. And give it a little swirl to get any rice that's stuck on the side. Make sure you close your vent. So then we'll set the rice setting. We'll move this to 5 under high pressure, and then we'll push start. And it'll be ready in 5 minutes, and then we release after 10 minutes of keep warm. Now for the second component of my rice and broccoli, I do about 3 cups of frozen broccoli, and I just pour it into my saucepan, and then just a little bit of water, about, I don't know, a couple splashes. I drain it at the end so it doesn't matter. And then I cook this covered for about 6 minutes. I just put it on high, 6 minutes, and then my broccoli's perfectly tasteful. Now you could do, the bag says 7 to 9, so you could do it a little bit more or a little bit less depending on your desired texture. That's what I really like. So stay tuned for me to build this plate of rice and broccoli. All right, so our rice is cooked and our broccoli's cooked. So we're just gonna, okay, so this 1.5 cups of rice that we started with is actually split between John and I. So I just take half of it, put it on my plate. Next, I'm gonna grab my broccoli. And again, I take half of that as well. And then for today's bean topping, I'm going to use this homemade hummus that we made. I'm just gonna put a nice dollop right in the middle. I also like to add a little seasoned rice vinegar just to my broccoli, not a lot. This probably should have been put on before I put the hummus on, but I was excited. So just a little drizzle. You can use seasoned rice vinegar also to toss your salad greens in. That makes it really delicious. If I'm not using hummus and maybe I'm having chickpeas or tofu or something like that, I might use a little bachans. Now this does have oil in the label, so for those of you that are no oil, you might not want this. But there's no fat in the total fat, so just be aware of that. Sometimes I'll sprinkle on a little PB powder with the bachans. Sometimes we make a sweet chili lime sauce. So we do sweet chili, some soy sauce, and some lime and mix that together. So I'd really like to vary my toppings for this. So while I'm eating the rice and broccoli and some type of bean or lentil every day, I have a variety of different sauce ideas and toppings that I use. Sometimes I'll do guacamole, or I'll top it with barbecue sauce or buffalo sauce, depending on what we had the night before. So those are just some great ideas to make your simple rice and broccoli meal a little bit more varied every day. Let's give it a taste. I love the tanginess of that rice vinegar with the really simple muted homemade hummus. It's so nice, it's so flavorful. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other types of recipes you want to see. And until next time, eat more plants, live veg inspired, and have a great day. Bye.